Greetings, greetings. Hello, dear hearts. Happy warm up Sunday. Sun is shining here in Seattle. I see the sky. It might be the first time I've seen the sky, and I don't know when. Been always foggy and gray a lot of the days over here in Seattle. So I'm really glad to see the sky and see the sun. How are you? How are you? Oh, what's the weather like where you are? Somebody leave me a comment here on the live. And if you're not at the live, leave a comment on the video when it comes up. Ooh, Ms.D is excited to continue on with Black History Month. Today I'm excited, as you saw from the title. I'm creating with Maya Angelou in mind, called For the Love of Maya. I love me some Maya Angelou. Uh, so she has transitioned on and now is a great heavenly ancestor for us, but she's always in my heart. Love me some Maya. Before I get to doing that, I'm going to try to clean the desk up a little bit. I got a lot going on, as you can see. And I want to show you some of the things I have been making for Black History Month. Like I said, I've challenged myself to create every day for this month. Honor an ancestor, paint something, do something. Working on these little books, always got a little journal going somewhere, right? So let's get started. Oh, I'll show you this, show you this. And we're going to decide which one of these journals we're going to put stuff in today. Let me see. Is this the one we're going to do? Yeah, because I'm going to do a little work on a couple pages. So we'll play in this journal. But let me show you what's been some of the stuff that's been going on this month in the craft room. I'm not going to be on long today. Lot going on in my world. COVID strikes again. So now it's in my daughter's house. So my daughter, some of you know my daughter Erica. She shows up here on the live a lot. Forgive my fingers, guys. I was working on some projects, and I like to play in the glue. I put my fingers in the glue, so I got glue on my hands. I know it's supposed to be not YouTube appropriate to not have your hands done in your feet, done in your face. That well, y'all know around here, I don't do all that. Don't put any makeup on. I got my moo on, and I'm just in the craft room creating and turn the camera on so you could be with me. Anyhow, forgive me. I got a lot of energy this morning. This is my second cup of coffee. And because I guess I'm stressing a little bit with my daughter having COVID, and it's all through her house. So she has it. The baby, her daughter, her 8-year old has it. Her oldest daughter has it. So far, her husband tested negative, but he's starting to cough and maybe showing some signs that he does have it, that he got a false negative test. And her son doesn't have it so far. And my grandson is staying far, far away from everybody in the family and wearing a mask if he dares to peek his head out his room, which I don't blame him. So that's a lot for me. She lives a little bit away from me, not too far. I could get there in a half an hour, 40 minutes. Um, but wanting to be there to just take care of her, and not really want being able to, because everybody's worried about me catching COVID, so they're keeping me away. Um, is on my mind a little bit. So thank God for our crafting it, and Minology is helping me keep those kind of things off my mind and keeping busy. I have been able to put some groceries on the steps over there and knock on the door and run. So I did get a peek at her one day because she found enough strength to get up and answer the door. So I'm calling that she's coming around the corner. She's coming around the corner, and you know she'll be fine. God is good, and she's a faithful girl. She loves him, and he's going to see her on through. So that's what's going on over at Miss D's house. I think I told you guys last week that I lost an aunt from COVID last week. So the funeral was this week, and that was a lot. I went to the funeral via Zoom. I found myself very emotional. Yeah, COVID is getting to be wearing on my nerves. We went the first 2 years without anybody in our family really being touched to now it's in the family. It was in the house. One of my granddaughters that lives with me had it, and then now it's in my daughter's house, and now it's taking family members away. I hear one of my great aunts, who's a big matriarch of the family, has it. She's a matriarch and stubborn, so she's not going to the hospital. So our prayers are with Aunt Aretha. We know you got it. You strong, you got it. So yeah, COVID is all around and wreaking his little ugly havoc. But we're a good, strong family over here. We have nothing but faith in the great creator, and we're gonna survive this or get through it. That being said, I'm in the craft room doing minology, okay? Minology for me, with all this on my mind, is just craft. Make anything and everything you want. So for Black History Month, I've been busy. So I showed you last week that I made the journal that we're going to put all our Black History Month crafts in. And today, we are going to pay tribute to the great Maya Angelou. Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. But before we do that, and I show you what I've been working on for that, show you what I've been doing during the week while you guys weren't with me. I spent a couple days working on this pamphlet, and so I chose to do it on the presidency of Barack Obama, our first black president. Say hey. And so what I did was make a trifold folder with the president's inauguration day being the focal um, images and thoughts that were running through my mind. It was such a beautiful, proud day, the day that we got our first black president. So on the cover, this is an image that I cut up out of the People magazine. Did a beautiful spread on the inauguration day, and this is Barack and Michelle doing their little walk for right after he had taken the oath, and they did their walk, and they ended up in front of the White House on the steps. Can you see that image? The steps, and I like that. They look very happy, smiling. I love this image right here of the Obamas in their ball wear. Yes. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Oh, we miss you too. Yes, we did. Been in isolation for 20 days. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully everybody recovered and are doing well. Yeah, I don't know if you just caught the first few minutes. COVID is wreaking its little ugly havoc. Um, Here, my daughter Erica and her family all have COVID, and it's it's been so far a tough go. Hopefully, Erica will find enough energy to maybe put on the live today. I doubt that she'll type. She might just, kind of lurk. She's been really down with it, and so it's been a lot. So, uh, she has it. Her daughter has it. Her husband tested negative, but is now doing the cough and having the fever, so we think it was a false negative test. So the house is full of COVID over there, and I'm over here just wanting to take care of my babies. And oh well, I'm not gonna go all through all that. There's Jasmine Diva. Hey. So yeah, so Cheryl, I hope that your daughter and her family are recovering, and I'm glad you get to go home and rest. Do take care of yourself. That's right, the grace of God. Yeah, yeah, it's no joke. Thank you, thank you. And so I've been using minology and crafting to get through. And so what I was doing was first saying to everybody, I got a lot of energy on my second cup of coffee, so I got energy. And this is what I've been working on during the weekend. So I was just starting to show some of the images of the. I did this during the week on the inauguration of Obama in 2009, and I just love this picture of him and Michelle all dressed up in their ball wear. This picture, don't they just look like they just having a great time? And back here, this, oh, lots of pockets in this trifold. I love this image of them dancing together. Can you see that? Beautiful. And so some of the other images I tucked in the pocket. So some of the people that was at the inauguration was Aretha Franklin, of course. And I just tucked that in a pocket. This is a trifold folder that I made. And then I love this image of Obama, Brock. He is one gorgeous man. You know, we were lucky back then to have a gorgeous, handsome, intelligent president, the first black president. America was really lucky for a while there. And just some images of people that were at the inauguration. It was such a blessed day, such a blessed day to be a black uh, American and to have that accomplishment. Just little images of the family I tucked in. I love this picture. And so this whole folder was dedicated to the Obamas. Um, oh, I love this image too. This one right here in the corner with Beyonce singing At Last. I'm trying to find the best angle to show you. Right here, she's singing At Last. And boy, were we not saying that that day? Yeah, Maya gonna be featured on the quarter. Oh, wow. I would love that. That is my girl. That is my girl. I'm going to do a little something on her today. Obama doing the bump. Am I getting this in there? Yeah. Doing the bump. I love that image. Yeah, good times, good times. And then on the back cover, I just put the image of him standing on the presidential seal with his wife in her beautiful gown. I enjoyed making this folder this week and just reminiscing. So I made that during the week. That took a couple of days as I was making it in between working and doing all those kind of things. And I spent some time sketching. One of the things I'm proud of, I'm working on my drawing. I was able to sketch out Hermes, the pharaoh, the ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Can you see that? So I'm working on sketching him out and get it drawn well enough to paint. So that's a rough sketch. That's a rough sketch. I love you guys. I'm showing y'all that kind of art. That's called Ms.D loves us. um, and other than that, I made a couple little tags and was working on little pockets. This little pocket, I think, we're gonna end up putting in the journal. We're gonna actually put all that stuff in the journal. At the end, we'll tuck stuff in. Want to work on this tag. Some scraps left over for something else I was working on during the weekend. A lot of the times I make tags out of scraps. So we're gonna get to do that. So we are gonna get to Maya. I don't know how much I'll do on the live because what I'm doing is trying to draw her and then paint her. So I have this image. I love this image. She's so young and beautiful. I have another image of Maya that I'm gonna work with too. This one right here. She has a copy of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. That's the book in her hand. Um, and so that's how I found her from that book. That book touched me as a young girl. I read it when I was really young, and it spoke to my heart. And I was a Maya lover from then on. So I love this. I love it when she had her hair wrapped in African cloth. I love that picture. So I'm going to take those two images and I've started on them. So I've started working on the sketches. So this is my take on of this picture. I don't know if we're getting too much glare. Yeah, that was a great book. It speaks to the soul of a young black girl for sure. So that's my drawing of Maya. I still got work to do on it. I want to get it to the point where I can paint it. So, and then I was working on the little picture. It is nowhere near done. Let's see if I can get you to see that. You can't even see because I'm bad with the camera, but that's me beginning to work on that. The bigger one, I'm feeling this. I think I'm doing a good job with that. Um, so I'm getting there, and I want to do a good job. Thank you, Cheryl. I want to do a good job because I love Maya so, and so I want to make sure I give good honor. So what I thought I'd do today was take the images and make some tags out of the magazine image. And I'll start with this one. I love this image. Let me clear up some of this stuff. These are some of the other little things I have been making during the week. And all of them are going to end up in our Black History um, Month book. And so some of these scraps I'm going to use. Another picture of Obama taking the oath. Okay. Kind of move some of this stuff out your way. So, I made these this week. You guys remember me making the paper clip dolls. So I made one for Black History Month. We may get a chance to make one today. Um, I was just using scrap paper, so she looked a little Asian to me. So but I don't want to paint her any darker because I actually like the goal in the images. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep it and put it in the journal like that. So we may get to make one that looks a little more soulful. We'll see how much time we got. I don't want to be on long because I'm gonna do some work. Oh boy, I had lots of things to show you guys. These little envelopes are gonna go into our books. Uh, Making some of those for the journal. I have made so many journals that I need to just have one day that I just sit and just make pockets and tucks and ephemera for the journal. Maybe that'll be next Sunday. All right, so let's make a tag for our Maya. So this is a paper bag that I've cut down and used my scissors to make the top. And I just took some scrap paper that I had in book page and I made a base. And I was thinking I would use that for Maya. So I'm going to make another one so you can see me in the process. Kind of like that. Just playing with lots of different ideas to put in the journal so I can make tons of tags and things for all the pockets that are going to be in the journal. So I do want to do one of Africa. So we'll finish this one up and do Maya, but I'm gonna work on Maya first since that's the name of the video. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. The paperclip dolls. I make a lot of them. I try to put them in all the journals now. I was thinking of making a whole bunch of book tabs with them. So let's make this uh, page for Maya. I want to make a journal tag. So I just taken some book page. This book, I've just about used up a whole book page. That's good. Takes a lot to use that much paper. So I'm just ripping out some book page. Got some dictionary page for background should we need it. And all we have to do, I like them a little bit thicker than one page. So I usually will glue two together. Um, with some Mod Podge. And I had a brush just for Mod Podge. What did I do? There we go. I like making these little tags and make this one for Maya. I'm excited. So I just put the Mod Podge down. I did buy some matte medium and haven't experimented with that. Maybe I'll make two tags and play with that matte medium and see what that's all about, if you don't mind. Hey, Jasmine, how you feeling? Okay. And we're going to use this for the base. That was Mod Podge. I glued that down with. Because I want to just see what matte medium's like. Y'all excuse me while I stand up and grab that matte medium. I want to just see what it's about. I bought it and haven't played with it yet. Um, they say it's good for collaging and all art journaling stuff. So let's see. A little warm here. The sun is shining and it's warm. Go ahead, Seattle. Do it, Seattle. You doing good? Just checking in? Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. So let's see what this matte medium's all about. I'm going to do it the same way I did the Mod Podge. See if I get the same effect. I'm going to use a different brush because I want to see what it's really about. I see a lot of people using it when they're art journaling. It does a base and they use it for gluing. It says it's good for acrylic color mediums and can then be thin with water. So if you want to stretch it, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to see what it's about. It's more liquidy than I thought it would be. It reminds me of the art glitter glue. That's what it looks like as it went on the paper. I guess they use it for a sealant. It goes on smoother than Mod Podge. I like that. It gives kind of the effect of Mod Podge, but a lot smoother. And I notice it's not wrinkling the paper as bad as Mod Podge does. Interesting. Now let's see what the glue action is like. How long have I been here? I just got on at 1, so about 15, 20 minutes. I like the way it feels. It's I can feel the dirt. Like this paper feels heavier because I put the Mod Podge on it, and this feels lighter. I see puckers in the Mod Podge paper, wrinkles, and this went on smooth. Interesting. Uh-oh, you guys, I might have found me a new medium. Okay, so we're gonna play with them both and see what's up. So I'm gonna write on this so I know which is which. We're going to say over here, matte medium. Mod Podge. And see if we can see a difference in the end. I do already see a little bit. You see the wrinkles there in the Mod Podge? So the next thing I want to do to make this tag is cut it down. I think I can get 2 out of each of these. Let me close this up before I make a mess. It's always good when you get before. Oh, yeah. All right, so I like this size. I'm going to cut the edges and rip the bottoms. Was thinking I could get 3, but it looks like 2 and a pocket, which is cool. All right. Two in a pocket. So I'll make one of the Mod Podge one and one of the matte medium one. Keep this and do the rest later off camera. So this is Mod Podge. Okay. And this is the matte medium. I don't know if it sticks as well. I feel a pucker in the middle. We'll see. Feel like the matte medium dried faster than the Mod Podge. All right. Then I like to put that paper bag top on it. I like the thicker paper bags. I'm trying to see if I have one real close, real close. I've been cleaning the craft room, so I've been removing stuff. I don't see my thicker paper bag, but we can get away with this. This is that craft paper. That we got from my granddaughter's shopping spree. Oh, here's a shopping bag. A paper bag. Let's cut this and play with this. It's a little thicker than the craft paper. Like this craft paper is thin and smooth. Paper bag is more coarse and thicker. All right. I like the top edges of these bags to be on the top of them. Oh, look at here. This is Mod Podge curling up. This is the matte medium, still flat. I think the Mod Podge is curling up because it's water based, so it has more water than the matte medium. Interesting. Looks like I'm doing a review, huh? Excuse me. I like to have this ruffly edge the on the top. I want to get it the same size. If you notice, I wasn't going for perfection on the cutting to make it straight. I like things sometimes to look handmade, a little more handmade, so I don't measure and do all that cutting on my cutting board all the time. And since this is my journal for Black History Month, I want it to feel handmade. All right. So we got a nice clear side. Or do we want the word? I would have to stamp if I did the words. And we said we weren't trying to be real long, but I can just erase this. Make sure I put something in the corner. Whoops. And write matte medium on the back so we remember. Let's glue that on. Get our tag top. This is art glitter glue in this little bottle. And I used a whole lot more than we really need to. It's a really good glue. You only need a little. Try to line that up. Do the trim work at the end. Okay. Do the same for this one that we got the Mod Podge on. This provides a little extra thickness, adding the paper bag, plus gives me that top. I love that top, that look. I'm kind of, I'm a big fan of cardboard, and paper bag kind of puts me in that same feeling. So I've been using it a lot lately, wherever I can sneak it in. Okay. I do want to use the sewing machine just a little bit and go around the edges. So, had some good coffee today. Good coffee today. The sewing machine is right here next to me. Um, it's off camera, so forgive me. Let me do that really quick. I think the sewing adds a lot to the tags. Like this one feels like I probably could have added a little more pages, but we'll see after we finish decorating it. And I'll stop right there. Drop the scissors, didn't I? Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on the other one. I hope this doesn't bore you guys, but I think it adds so much. Even though you can't see me. I'm going to try to figure out how to get more camera angles. I have a machine over here to give me different shots that I've never set up. So part of my learning experience for this year will be to operate some of this stuff that I bought, learn how to use some of them so that I can make more effective videos. Okay, there we go. So we have our base going. I don't know if I want to cut the strings off or not yet. Sometimes I like to put jewels on the ends. Cowrie shells or something. It's Black History Month. We can go all in with decorating because us people of color, black people, we like to embellish and have a lot of color. Okay, there we go. How you like that? Can you see the detail of the stitching? I think it makes it look nice. And just tying the strings that are hanging in case I want to add the jewels to it. Okay. This feels like that matte medium. It feels stiffer. This is that Mod Podge, I believe. Yeah. And it feels a little more flimsy. Some kind of way I covered up where I had marked it already. All right. So we want to get the trim on. And I'm just going to use whatever scraps I have. It won't be exactly. And I got all these little strips of fabric left from some journals I was making this week. Did a lot of fabric journals this week. So, oh, did I show you guys? Yeah, I showed you the mud cloth ones I was made. I made, oh, about 3 mud cloth journals. Ooh, I like that right there. That's pretty. And so I'm just going to glue this down. I think I should use Fabric Fix for fabric. There we go. If you notice, I hope the camera's not up too high. I got that glare off the camera, the view, by putting the camera back a little bit further and higher. Let me know if that view is having you guys too far away from what I'm doing. It looks better to me, but I can keep working on that. That's a little Ketty cloth. Okay. And this is actual mud cloth. So we are really using traditional black fabrics. When I do the flip through the journal, I'll do a story time on the mud cloth I used on the journals. There's a little story with those. Oh, I love this though. I love mud cloth. I have a friend that's going to Africa in a month or two, and I've already put in an order for her to bring me back some mud cloth. Okay. That fabric tacks down pretty fast. So now we just want to decide what we're going to put on the base. These are the worst scissors I own, so let's get rid of that. I don't know why I keep them around. I know they're bad, but a lot of times I'm cutting on things that have glue, and I'll use those. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna cut these strings off because they're already getting on my nerves. I think if I glue around that, that would stop it from fraying. Oh, I'm starting to like these already, you guys. Now, I do want to test to make sure that they're a good size for our book. So since we have two journals, we could put one in each. Let's see. That's a good size, tucked down in a pocket. Okay. So what I want to do is ink around the edges. And I'm going to use a dark color, not black. How about a smoky oxide? This is tea oxide, distress ink, and this is photo. So I'm going to use the tea on the mud cloth one, and I'll use the vintage photo on the other. Got glue all over my fingers. Forgive me, forgive me. Don't look real pretty, but it ain't gonna stop me from getting the job done, right? You know how I love the distressed edges. And I feel like a little gold with this would be beautiful. We're doing it up for Black History Month. This is that tea. It looks a little reddish, looks a little reddish. I wonder if I put this, that camera's not even recording it. I don't know how I got the camera to work that both uh the mini picture and the big pictures on one camera today. I don't know what I did differently to get that done because it's not actually that I can be at the, oh, maybe so. Maybe so. I just didn't know how to get the thing there. Still working with that. Ooh, I think a cowrie shell hanging off of this one would be beautiful. And I want to dull it down just a little bit so it's not so white. Even though the paper is a little bit vintage, I feel like it could be smooth. A little bit of color would help. Ooh, that was a lot. But on the edge, that's a good place if you're going to have that happen. That's a good place. Nice. Happy accident, right? Let's get us another couple happy accidents. Make it look like we intentionally was doing it like that. That looks so much better to tone it down. And then I want to use vintage photo over here. I don't know on the camera if you can see the difference, but it does make a difference having the edges inked. Okay, I'm trying to put a little push on getting it done. This it makes a difference to me. The Mod Podge, I definitely needed an extra page. The matte medium feels stiffer, feels good. I would like that even with the amount of pages I have. But because it feels just not as stiff as I want, I think I'm going to glue something to the back, a little card stock or index card. Okay, that's looking good. And then I want to add a little gilding paste to it too. Let's take it up a notch. We're celebrating Black History Month. And I'm going to play with my fingers again, you guys. So gilding paste comes in a can and it's gold. And it gives you the, look at that, the best gold edges. Beautiful. It's thicker than just taking a paint and do that. It really catches your edges. A lot of time in old vintage photos, you would see this gold trim is actually gilding paste wax used on that, or gilding flakes. That little bit right there is bothering me. He gone. Oh, I like that look. I am so sorry about all this glue on my fingers. But I keep playing with stuff with my fingers. Ms.D, what's the difference between the two inks? The distress ink is just an ink that doesn't react when you put water. A distress oxide, you can add water to it and you can get movement. It's more like you can use it as a paint. Like I could spread some of the oxide down on my mat and add a little bit of water. And it spreads really easy. Oh, I like that. Glad I was showing you, Cheryl. I like that. Okay. All right. That looks really good with that gold. Can you see it? Especially on the paper bag part. Can you see the gold around the edges? That is beautiful. Let's do the other. I love the gold on paper bag. I think it's so pretty. I think I like it on most things though. Gold is one of my favorite accents. I think I'm going to add the back and get us a little more texture and then trim the cards into shape. And then to get the extra off my finger, I just wipe it on the card, makes it look like uh, it all goes together. Blend it in. There we go. Oh, that's coming out so nice, you guys. Okay, let's put a back on the back. Because I want it a little bit stiffer. So we'll put um, this the writing side on the backs. That way somebody could journal on the back of the tags. Just about there. That's beautiful. Oh, goodness gracious. Just wipe my fingers up a little bit. You're having trouble seeing? I can move the camera down closer if I need to. Oh, yeah. To see those details on a phone with the edges. Uh, doesn't hurt when you get to your laptop to view the playback of this recording, so you can do the like, share, and comment thing. Helps the channel. When people go back and watch the video and make a comment, I'm just shy still those same 40 people to get to my 1,000, and we in a new year, and I have a certain amount of time to push over the edge. So I'm encouraging everybody to share the videos, talk to your friends or other people about the channel. I usually don't do that, but I want to get over the edge and get to that 1,000 before I have to start all over. Yeah, we had a couple setbacks this last year, but we made it through. We made it through. I'm still having fun, and that's the main thing. Yeah, I know somebody says you just wipe your hands and then you put your fingers right back in that glue. Yep, that's a Ms.D thing. I'm very textile in my learning style, huh? Okay, I'm gonna let that hang over. We'll trim it once the glue sets. Yeah, I'm seeing a cowrie shell hang off that string would be nice. Oh, this is coming out so nice. I love it when I do the live and I don't just automatically have the project um, that I go and make exact same thing that I made all during the week, that I just kind of intuitively continue on with whatever process I had, just keep pushing the limits. I always get something that I really enjoy. I think I want this all the way over. So thank you guys. It's always a pleasure to be doing a live. It really helps my creative process. We're just about there. Oh yeah, now that feels much better. Much better. Do a quick trim. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. All right. Let's get to the part where we add Maya, right? The base is important. The base is important. It lets Lady Maya sit up on something pretty. Okay. I really think I like the matte medium better than Mod Podge, you guys. Wow, who would have known? It has less wrinkles. It dried harder in about the same amount of time as the Mod Podge, maybe even a little quicker. So I am feeling that. Hitting the spots that I missed with at the index card on the back. And just ink the white of that. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Cheryl. That helps so much. Wow. I really like that. There we go. So we are ready. Just kind of clear up visually so you don't have too much in your line sight. Let's see what we're gonna work with over here. We're gonna do Maya for sure on one. I buried it. Gonna do Maya. And then I had made, oh, Jasmine, I don't know if you saw my, is she still there? My sketch of Maya. Look at there, Lady Maya. I'm working it out. I still got more work to do on her, but I'm feeling it. I'm trying to give her a good honor and do a good job on my Maya. I had did some dolls I had cut out this week, and I thought I'd add one of those to these cards. Let's see what we got, what we're working with. Just digging in my box from things I had done during the week. Oh, I see a couple of those little cowie shells I like to make. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm rummaging now. So I thought I had one of those dolls laying close. Oh, I see one. Okay. All right. So let's just play a little bit. Let's get Maya on first. So I photocopied this pic off of Google. Then I put a little Mod Podge on top. I'm gonna have to try Mod Podging a picture and see how that, not Mod Podging, matte medium a picture and see if it works the same as Mod Podge. And then I went ahead and put Mod Podge on this so it would be ready for the live. And it came out really nice. Okay. That's our image we want to use, Miss Maya Angelou. I saw a picture during the week. One of my sisters had sent where Maya is in all white and African garb garments, and she looked so beautiful. And I tried to print it out because I want to use it on the tag. Um, it was on Facebook where she had it, and I couldn't get it to print. I'm gonna still try that because you never can have too many images of Maya in a journal. This looks really good with me inking the edges. It gives it a vintage look. Let's see if that's too big now. Which one do we want to put Maya on? Let's put Maya on this one with the mud cloth. I might have to cut her down just a little bit. Just a wee bit. So the stitches show a little bit. I don't want to cut the book. So I'm going to go on the top a little bit. Just above her head wrap. And I'm going to round the edges. I've been playing with those blending stumps a lot. And I'm enjoying that with my sketching and drawing. Got a few little tools over here that's making it look like I can do some things. Okay. Loving it. Loving it. So let's put Miss Maya here. And do we want to go with let's go with what we know works, art glitter glue. We know that's gonna hold her down nice. Yeah, I want the fabric to kind of just come up over the top of the photo. And I want trim just a little bit. I want more of the stitching to show. Trim until you get happy. Loving it. Yes, Miss Maya. Yes. Okay. Ah, yeah. I don't want to take away from the bird, but I do want to get the butterfly in there. I'll look to see if I have one smaller. Let's dress this baby over here. Now for a topper, we can use the paper clip because it matches. I really like that. And so we can go simple in the middle. Let's simply do Trying to see how I want it. Trying to see how I want it. Do I want that in there or do I just want to leave that? Go like that. I think simple is best with that. Let's do that. Yeah, can you see that Ms.D was fussy cutting? Fussy cut this flower out. That's my least favorite thing to do. But it does look good once you do it. So I'm gonna have to find a way to appreciate cutting, a fussy cutting a little more because I do like what it looks like on a project. Okay. Kind of want it to kind of start out of the corner. And I see I could have fussy cut a little bit tighter, but like I said, that ain't my thing. Oh, I like that. I am feeling that, you guys. Do we want to put a word on it? Now let's get Maya all better. I'm going to leave this one like that. I'm not going to put a hole in top. Maya, I'm going to give a brad to. So let's put a hole. I'm going to bring out the old big crocodile. I'm going to give her a hole. And I'm going to try to see if I can make one in the fabric because I want it lower. Oh, yes, we can. That crocodile has been nice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We might can dress her up like that. Where's that butterfly just too big? I like the idea of it, but might need to bring it down a notch. Let's see if I have another little piece of that mud cloth would be nice to go through and be the topper. That's thick. Mud cloth is a thick material. This is mud cloth. Let's trim this and make this work. Oh yeah, that crocodile, it has been beautiful. I have so many journals made over here. It's ridiculous because it makes it so easy to line the holes up. I've made so many tags because you can do it. I've done some decorate that crocodile, it was worth every penny. I ain't mad at it. So, oh, I was gonna put a Brad in there. I was gonna get a pop of gold. Okay, let's get the Brad in there. Or all right, I gotta get a push on there. We're just over an hour. Ooh, I did that wrong. But I'm gonna go with it and clean up later. I'm looking for a back. Man, I opened this upside down, so all these little eyelets have spilled. My bad. That's my bad. Ooh. That's something for me to do later. Let's set that out the way. And I want to use the gold. Pull on the fingers again. What I like to do is make the holes a little bit bigger. I bought these big old eyelets. I will be buying them smaller the next time. So I have been making the holes a little bit bigger. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off screen. Sometimes I have to work close where I can see. And then we put the back on it. We bring out our big bite one more time. Just that easy. We're done. I love the crocodile. Did I just call it the big bite? That's my bad. Now I had made that other hole because I thought I was gonna put the ribbon there. Let's see if it gets hidden once we put our topper on. If not, I'll cover it up. Oh, she looks so pretty. Butterfly at the top of her headband is competing with her. Yeah, it didn't look so great to me either. It's good to have you back, Cheryl. We always think a lot alike. I think if I throw a little lace in that with that, ooh, a little gold. Let's take it up a notch. And then we're going to call this about done. Let's pump it up just a little bit. Got so many things I want to work on here in the craft room today. It's exciting. This is just a little ribbon. Let's see if I can fit that in there with that mud cloth. That mud cloth is thick. Okay. Oh, she looks so pretty. I love this picture of Maya. Okay. We worked it out. We worked it out. That pop of gold helps. And look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. That came out so nice. Now, I can glue it. Or I could put a little staple right there. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna staple it, but I'll probably come back and glue it. But for the live, I just wanna be able to move on. So we just add a little staple. Oh, you know what? That is pretty. One last little piece. One last little piece. Ms.D feeling it. I feel like I want to add some cowrie shells to her. I used to love to watch Maya dress traditionally. She could get her cowrie shells on and her head wrapped, like she has her head wrapped in this one, this photo. Time is so important. Yes, yes. Look at that, y'all. Just a little bling. Yes. Y'all know I was gonna bring out the bling, right? Maya deserves a little bling. Oh, yes. Now, she got enough there. Maybe a word and leave it alone. Let's see what we can put on it. Do I have too much stuff for you guys to see? Got a lot going on over here. Okay. She was a beautiful lady, is right. Inside and out. Oh, look what the first thing I see, you guys. It says, live each day with grace and authenticity. That is Maya all day. Just ink up the edges. The words. Oh, I don't know. I think it's Nia Cole. Hey, Nia Cole, how are you? It's good you can step in. May I see Maya Angelou on the cover? Yeah, just a second. Good. Boom. Boom. This is Ms.D's tag for Miss Maya. And her tag for that is such a fitting quote for Maya. I'm going to stop right there, you guys. We're going to put it in the journal. Nia, I haven't put Maya on the cover of the journal yet. Oh, look at this day. She got too much going on over here. I just been drawing her. You're a little late, but I'm going to show you. Look at the sketch. Look at the sketch. Can you see that? Working on that. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. What it is, what that boy used to say, can't nobody tell me nothing. That's gonna be my song. All right. Let's get Miss Maya into the journal. Take some of this out your way so you can see. Oh, Maya, I love it. So we might have to make a pocket for Miss Maya. Where are we gonna put her? She should be in the beginning of my book, shouldn't she? Now, should I make her a pocket or should I make her a side tuck? Let's go with the side tuck. Oh, I love it, you guys. She looks beautiful. And because I'm going to make more images of her, I'm not upset with making this a side tuck. So a side tuck, we only do two corners, two sides. Thanks, Neen. So glad you took time to stop in. Oh, I love it, you guys. Look at that. Y'all knew I was gonna fall in love with whatever I did for Maya, right? She is my girl. Yeah, I'm still talking in present tense. Because Maya's on this page, I think we need a little lace on this page just for Maya. Just for Maya. Y'all give me a few more minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Maya. I bought some black lace and I've been loving it. Let's see if we're going to go black or white with it. Because of that mud cloth, I'm thinking the black would look good. But we could. Where is that? I have black and gold. Oh, that could work too. I'm well. Oh, good, good. Glad you feeling good, Miss Nia. Okay, you guys, this is where it gets interactive on Do It Yourself with Ms.D. Do we go straight black lace? Do we go black and gold? Can you see the gold? Black and gold? Or do we do lace, straight black with the black and gold? You guys get to dictate what happens. What's going to happen? Add it all, just the black or the black and gold? Can you see that go? I love the black and gold trim. I'm not going to say what I want to do until you guys tell me what you think works. So we do Cheryl like straight black. Everybody saying straight black. This page is really nice. It's looking yes, vintage is what I'm after. The black and white picture. I love this. Yes, you love the black. Uh-oh, the black is winning. Jasmine likes the black and the gold. Got two black and gold. Where's Michael Hoey? Or give it all. I know that's right, Jasmine. Give it all. Everybody be happy. Let's do it all. Everybody get something. Because it has the black and the gold in that, I think it'll work. Okay. And then we're going to call it a journal entry. I have enjoyed this page today with you all. Thank you. So what I want to do, I think, is lay the lace under, because it's a shorter page, and glue it down. And then maybe lay this like that. Beautiful. Let's go for it. We're all in. We're all in. Can't wait to work on that page too. Got some ideas for her. That's just one of my drawings. And it's in one of those envelope windows. Yeah, I can't wait to work on that. I'm actually going to enjoy this journal for Black History Month. It has some nice stuff in it. Bah. Oh, you just want the straight blackness near you over there pouting? Let's get that evened up. Oh, yes. What did Jackson 5 used to say? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Doom, 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 doom. Okay, told y'all, 2 cups of coffee. And kind of like that, I'm seeing. Or maybe one stripe. Yeah, one stripe. And then we'll call it quits. And I'm a happy camper. This page came out nice. I love it when you guys put your input in. 2 cups of coffee, huh? Yeah, girl. Zoom in here. Zoom in here. All right. I think this is the hit. We're just going to glue this right down on here on the lace, close to the edge of the page. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Doom, 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 doom. You can tell my age. I'm singing Michael Jackson 5, not even Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. Oh, old school. Oh, I love it. Do a little trim of the page. Can you feel? Oh, you guys, that came out really sweet. Don't want to move it too much so that glue dries. It's the only thing I find about uh, the lives is trying not to go too long and manipulating stuff before it's dry and going fast because I usually will spend a long time on something and that's why sometimes when you come back and you see what I've made, I've changed it a little bit. I'll add some more or something to it because the creative juices get to flowing and it don't want to stop, but the live needs to stop. Look at there. Tell me, can you feel it? Okay. I did create some paper this week. Tea-dye grain paper I made. And I just want to have something tucked behind there. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. That's so sweet. You know what? Maya, I will cut the homemade paper for you, Miss Maya. And this can be a journal spot. So next time, by the time we see the flip through, I'll probably have pages in there for a journal spot and have this page inked up. But there we have Miss Maya's page. Let's not distract the eye. Let's cover up everything but Miss Maya. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then our other tuck, we just can tuck if I got a pocket already made, because I generally make pockets as I go. Let's see. Oh, we could just stick her in this belly band for right now. And then I'll make a pocket and have some place for her to go. And there's our other tag just hanging out. Oh, very nice. So I hope you had a good time. I enjoyed you ladies. It was fun as always. Until next week, peace and stay healthy. Stay healthy, everybody. Plenty of vitamin D, zinc, and orange juice. See you next week.